Hi everyone, this is again Sivalakshmi working in EC department of RMKCET. So in today's video, we are going to see again a case study uh, which involves five functions of management proposed by Henry Foyle. So this is what, like you are going to be a new joinee in a company, manufacturing company. During the first few weeks, you're going to face these, whatever the scenarios I'm going to quote here. If you're going to face all those scenarios, as a manager, you need to apply Henry Foyle's five functions of management. So how you could apply and what are the functions and what way you could do that. So this is what we are going to see. So before moving into this, first, what are the problems you're going to face? We will see. So the very first challenge as a new manager, you'd be facing that team members are so confused about their responsibilities and often receive conflicting instructions from different supervisors. So being a one floor manager, you observe that. Okay. The next was some of the employees frequently prioritize their personal goals over team objectives, leading to a lack of cohesion. So, this is your second problem or the challenge. And finally, other two problems are a few workers seem demotivated and dissatisfied due to unclear career growth paths and inconsistent recognitions for their efforts. This we used to see mainly in most of the organizations. And finally, the communication breakdowns between the departments are causing delays in the production. So when we look at this, most probably when we ask for try to apply for the 14 principles of management, we have a lot many, right? We have seen a case study before that involving receiving conflicting instructions, and we need to concentrate on team objectives instead of their personal goals or objectives, and dissatisfaction of workers, communication. Again, the same scenarios involving a warehouse in Amazon. We have seen a case study already where we try to make use of the 14 principles as well as the five functions of we tried using those, out of which we were making use of four principles and two functions. Wherein here the question is very specific, the case study. As a manager, try to apply Henry Ford's five functions of management. So your answers has to be restricted only towards the five functions of your management, which I have shown in the earlier slide itself. So coming to the first. To prevent these, so when you start answering, always try to have like because the question was when you are a manager, then the answer should be I will incorporate something, you're proposing the solution. So to prevent these challenges from recurring, I will incorporate Foyle's five functions of management into my strategy. So first comes the planning. Always the planning. The five main functions of a Foyle's starts with planning. So I will set clear organization goals and develop a detailed plan to align individual tasks with a team objective. So this is what, wherever the organization starts emerging, this has to be very clear and clean. Only then those who are going to be your subordinates in your organization can, only if it's clear, you can explain to somebody, which is a conceptualized one, which is abstract. So the other subordinates who are going to act as a manager and they get the work and get their work done, so they have to be uh, set clear. Okay, so this is very very important. You have to set a clear organization goals and develop a detailed plan, not only setting the goal, a detailed plan to align individual tasks. So how the work for the individual has to be provided with the team objective. Look at this. This is a sentence which involves organization goals, detailed plan, aligning a plan which is aligning with respect to individual task, and that too the task is not, though it is an individual task, but it should be seen to it, it should be with a team objectives. Okay, so this sentence is very important, and this first process plan under planning, which comes under planning, is very, very important. So this plan will include, so what would be the outcome? Now, this plan will include defined timelines, resource allocation, and contingency measures to address any unforeseen issues. So all these issues which would arise if these were not clear now could be eradicated or could be avoided from recurring. Okay, so planning. So this is a way I would plan. So you have to propose in your solution. Next, as you all know, after planning, we try to organize. So you start with I will structure the team effectively by assigning clear roles and responsibilities, ensuring that tasks are evenly distributed and aligned with team member skills. So all these things you could see that whatever we were planning, it is again stated, but ensuring those tasks are evenly distributed and it should be structured. So these two are very, very important. Okay. So as a result, we'll have department will have designated points of contact to improve interdepartmental communication. As even you could see in your colleges, without that proper management, nothing would be running properly. Okay. So after planning, the organizing comes into picture. And with relevant to this scenario, you have to quote the explanation as I've quoted. So next comes the commanding. That is, okay, you have planned, you have set the goals, and you have structured. That is, you have organized. Okay, then commanding. You have to get the work done. So for that, in other words, directing. I will provide clear instructions and regular guidance to my team, ensuring that everyone understands their role in achieving the overall goals. So look at this. This is a very most important point. I will provide clear instruction which was decided already, and this is what you will be doing under this regular guidance to my team, ensuring that everyone understands their role in achieving the overall goal. Overall goal. Okay, so here it is three things are very clear. That is, regularly you have to monitor, guide them, then the work has to be in such a way that it should be, though individuals work, it should be aligned with the teamwork, and the team's work should be in such a way that it achieves or it aligns with the overall goal of the organization. So also I will motivate employees through recognition, rewards, and constructive feedbacks, because always we just go and command, now the work won't be done. Even a small thing what they have done has to be appreciated, motivated, or recognized in some other means through verbal or through awards, or some incentives has to be provided. So it has to in a form of motivating them so that the work gets manifested. They do their work wholeheartedly. And finally, coordinating. I will hear what you will do for this now. I will establish regular, so whatever we are doing it, we make it as a regular thing. I will establish regular coordination meetings between teams and departments to align efforts, address bottlenecks, and ensure smooth collaborations. A shared communication platform also you could propose at times. For example, you have lot many tools over your management. One such as a project management tool will be introduced to keep everyone updated. So you have to make use of some tool so that sitting at one place, you have to coordinate all the teams. Till here, you will see departments at each and every departments what the work has to be done. Okay, whatever the goals I've set, which is overall, now we have to see in such a way that we have to lead. So as to lead, we have to see whether everything is going on properly or not. So either you can make use of your software tools right now available because of the technology developments, or else you could have in-person meeting. Not only this helps, you should have in-person meetings so as to address the bottlenecks and to ensure smooth collaborations. And finally, after doing all the four things like planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating, always for any scenario, if you're speaking about the functions of a manager, we always try to control. That is, here the controlling is done by getting the feedbacks and measuring the performance through some means. So finally comes the controlling. So here I will monitor the team performance using measurable KPIs, which we call it as key performance indicators, and regularly evaluate the progress towards goals. So this works out very well in all the organization nowadays. In any organization you go, government sectors, private sectors, profitable, non-profitable organizations, you could see this word performance and analysis, or something like some people will say KPI or performance appraisal. So these two words you come across on yearly basis, because they'll give you the appraisal based on this. So I will monitor the team performance using KPI and regularly evaluate the progress towards goals. When deviation occur, corrective actions and measures will be taken promptly, such as reassigning the task or providing additional resources or to solve the issues. Sometimes a kind of motivation also helps. So by these ways, for the given scenario, you can incorporate your ideas relating to the five functions of a manager proposed by Henry Foils. So I hope you enjoy the video. We'll meet in the next video. Thank you.